After having launched over 10 online courses and coaching programs, collectively generating over 8 figures in revenue, I want to share with you today the perfect course or coaching program structure. Firstly, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Penberthy. I'm the founder of AdClients.com. We're a marketing education company specializing in helping course creators and coaches to package up and launch and scale their online programs. So I'm pleased you're here. Today's video is actually a video topic suggestion that came in the comments section of one of our previous videos from a guy called David Frey, who was basically asking, look, what's the structure of your courses? I talk a lot about that here on the channel, why selling courses and selling coaching is so amazing. But obviously we want to make sure it's leveraging our time, and we want to make sure it's structured correctly so that we actually get results for our customers and clients. And so it's a great question, David, and that's what we're going to cover here in today's video. And before we get into the content today, if you have a video suggestion or something that you would like to learn from me, then let me know in the comments of this video, and perhaps we'll feature you and do a video around your comment as well. So there's obviously lots of stuff that goes into creating an online course, far more than we have the time to cover in this video. But I want to share with you 3 things on my mind. And if you follow these 3 things, I think you'll have more success with your courses, but you'll actually be able to launch quicker. Because many of you watching this video right now, chances are you already have an idea for a course. Maybe you've started building a course, but it does feel daunting. It feels like there's 1,001 things that you need to do before you can even launch. It feels complicated, overwhelming, and it can often leave you procrastinating and not actually moving forward with your course. And so here's the first thing that you need to consider when creating your course. The first is making sure you have a purposeful homepage. What does this mean? Well, a homepage is when someone logs into your online course and logs into your membership portal, they're presented with a welcome page, a homepage, a start here section. And this is really important, and it's important for one main reason. We want to increase the completion rate of people going through our courses. There was a study done quite a while ago, but it's still relevant today, which is that people buy online courses and training, and then they either never log in, or if they do log in, then there's a very high chance that they won't go through it, or they'll get stuck at the first module. And so if we can just get someone moving in the right direction, if we can get them to take the first step and go through the training, and if that next part is engaging, then we can make them do the next bit of training, and so on and so forth. We can actually guide them through the program. But the first and primary hurdle is getting someone to actually start. So what you want is when someone first logs into your course, don't expect that they are already, pumped up and ready to go through your entire training. They're probably not. So you want to have a really good, clear welcome video that does something that I call reselling, right? We've already sold them on coming into the program, and they've purchased, they're on the inside. Now we resell them. When they first log in, we confirm that they're in the right place. They've made a good decision. Here's how their life's about to change, right? All of this stuff gets them excited from the inside, ready to get through the first module. And furthermore, you need to make sure that the first parts of your online courses are not boring, but actually very exciting. And that is going to help the completion rate for them to move to the next module. So the second thing follows on from that. You really want your training to be A to Z, very clear, and the right steps in the right order. So you do want to give a bit of time to that and make sure that you're teaching it in a good order. I've been through training programs that it's so scattered, and you're having to search through, what feels like a minefield worth of training, just trying to figure out, where am I supposed to go here? How am I supposed to navigate it? You've probably had a similar experience. So we do put a bit of time and energy into making sure that our program is really clear, right? Start to finish. And that's the training portion. And part of your question, David, was, what's included in the coaching offer? Well, what we have, and what's a really good structure to start with, is the training material, resources to go alongside the training material. There might be written guides, there might be checklists, templates, and then having some kind of coaching element. And for most of you, you'll want to leverage your time and make sure the coaching element is maybe like a group call, like a weekly group call, or a group Facebook group, or somewhere that they can be building a bit of community and asking each other questions. That's where it can start. And then as your company scales, you can scale what we call the client success side of our programs as well, to where in one of our main coaching programs, we have 4 live coaching calls every single week. And then we have the community on top of that, and we have other ways to get support. So you can start to really build it out, but it starts with just the training, resources, and then some kind of group coaching element. And then the third thing, and this is most important, how do we bring it all together? You want to utilize something called pre-selling, because I've seen people wait months, if not years, to launch an online course and perhaps even never launch. And it's because they're trying to build everything before they actually go out there and attempt to get their first customer. They build the whole membership area, they record all the training, all the modules, and that's what gets them stuck. What we actually want is to have just enough so that when a customer comes in, we have something to give them, but then the rest of the material we can be delivering over time. And this is this pre-selling concept. So it works like this. Step 2, I said you need to have your A to Z training planned out in a good order. So you can plan it. Plan what your modules are going to be, plan what the lessons are going to be, but then only record the training for perhaps the first module. And then all the other modules can be recorded after you land your first customer. So now you can take your course to market very quickly, you can land your first client, and only once you've landed your first client do you start delivering on it. Now, there's a couple of benefits here. Number one is you get your course out there very quickly, and you can start to get some proof of concept and see if people actually want to buy what it is you're selling. But the second is you've got built-in accountability now. You have a customer, so you've got to produce the rest of the content. So you can no longer procrastinate and be a perfectionist to get the content ready. You've got someone waiting. So it's the ultimate accountability for you as well. So that's it. Those are the 3 things, and I hope you got some value from that. And if you did, by the way, I'm hosting a bootcamp coming up here real soon where you can spend 3 days with me geeking out on this stuff live on Zoom, and we'll hash out your offer. We'll make sure you're charging the right price, make sure it's structured correctly, and make sure that you're ready to launch within 48 hours. I'll even build a funnel for you, and we'll help you turn on some traffic. It's really cool. It's 3 days. It's our expert creation bootcamp, and there's details at the link in the description box. So definitely check that out before we sell out, and hopefully I'll see you there. Don't forget, hit the like button on this video, subscribe to our channel. We put out a couple new videos every single week, like the ones coming up on the screen right now that you may want to go check out right now. I'll see you in a future video.